Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We'll stop in his tracks at the 15-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 17.
On play action, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And he'll get this ahead to about the 25-yard line.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Looked like he may have had a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
19 yards.
They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run. This is Mason. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground is Mason. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Campbell. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results.
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down. On play action, here's Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. A very strict throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact.
Saquon Barkley inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 6th touchdown now for the season. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. The kick is good. The Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. High pace. Up to his linebacker spot to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings' 9-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. From 29. Here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, it's Murray. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. This one complete to Oliver. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That's swung out to Mason. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 30.
A big play for Minnesota. And even 30 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. That is brought in at the 10. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Todd Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for an Eagles 1st down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
At the 45-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come back. Hey, watch him right here. Go. Hey.
To throw is Murray. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, Murray. He's got a man. That's Felton. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 24-yard line.
Buzz. 2.
Throwing again is Murray. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
2. Hey.
To throw again is Murray. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Push in.
Again, it's Murray. the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Michael, I swear, I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And this will pay off. It is caught. High, Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Brown now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup.
To throw, Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This fielded at the 3. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 13-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Murray now on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Johnny Hecker
on 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Off the play fake, Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. You do know it'll be 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll send a tight end in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. He'll look deep, left sideline. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Murray. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Murray. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
Come on.
Play action now. It's Murray. You let this go deep for Jefferson. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 36 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
At the 46-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Open space inside the 10. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his third touchdown of the game, and number 12 on the year. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
First down throw from Murray. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
14 yards.
Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. Short pass caught by Oliver. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Going for it all. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. They go play action for Murray. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Omaha. Hey.
Now a second down throw from Murray. That is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. He's inside the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Price now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here is first and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's second down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw again is Murray. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Killy Ringo.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Now Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Hurts.
At the 18-yard line.
He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. They'll run. It's Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
12 yards. And the Eagles 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Eagles.
On play action, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hurts. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings are going to come up with a late turnover. But it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.